go. Yeah, it's kinda tough to make me fold. Hey, come on. Hey, yeah. I can hear it now. Before I take the stage, they know every word. They be shouting my name. I'm a the game. That's what everybody say. Take real dedication when you trying to be a great. I be up late, penning all these words. Still wake up early. I be up before the birds. They saying I'm absurd. Okay, they don't get it. Just know you doing well if you got a lot of critics. See, I got a vision. I know I'ma get it. Every move with precision. Even the slightest pivot. Always knew that I was gifted. But still, I be tripping. Don't put me in a box. I promise, dog, I'm different. I'm really with it. Can't wait. I need a right now. People telling me to pipe down. Ain't a hobby, that's my life now. Been a star shining bright now. People see me, they be like, wow. Take over, give me my crown. Worldwide, they know my sound. Know my name before the lights out. I just wanna be a legend. People know my name and they never gon' forget it. I just wanna be a legend when
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, the Warriors, a game behind.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
No doubt about that. It hasn't taken them any time to announce that they're a different team this year. One that's ready to take the next step and join the ranks of playoff contenders.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Drummond. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Green. Weissman with the rebound. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with the ball. That shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
It's good. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we'd love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
Season never really ends. And it's Wiggins missing. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Free throw good, James. Both free throws good from James. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And so just over a minute and a half played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the basket by Curry.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, he changes that whole narrative.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Free throw good, Green.
There's always arguments about how Draymond Green thinks he should get more calls. And maybe he's right. But for a physical guy, he does not spend a lot of time at the free throw line.
Good from Green. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Steps back and fires. Here's Drummond, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Curry with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And they don't want to get it.
Wala na naman. Hindi nakalip pa mo sa YouTube. Good to ang Facebook ko. Galing, galing song. Pangit pala. Wait lang ah.
In a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. From deep three-point range, and another three for Golden State.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
James against Wiggins. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Thompson passes to Curry. Davis against Green. And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. Make a heck of a volleyball player.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Wiggins. And it's sent back by Drummond. Now the Lakers on the break. And finished off by LeBron.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instinct. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for James Wiseman.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
To the middle, here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Oubre, that long, slender athlete. You love it when he's on the rise like that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Oubre with the steal. Oh, and here comes Oubre all alone. And finished off by Oubre.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
The Lakers trade.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but with a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Here's Poole. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Harrell trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
So far, both teams scorching the net. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. Oubre against James. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And finished off by LeBron.
LeBron staying on the attack here. Knows when he can take over the game whenever he wants to.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns. Oubre up top, covered by LeBron. LeBron against Oubre. Clock at 6.
Harrell intent on making an impact right now on the defensive end.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break.
Dapat kay Akid at saka Dodogutong salamat.
And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
You can't tell how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym with the ball in my hands, and knew from early I was kind of a natural at it, but in order to get to this level and for me to have gotten better, that's the catalyst.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition, at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
They got Kyle Kuzma. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Marquise Morris, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now here's Wiseman, covered by Morris. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And free throw good from Wiseman. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
You're a dad and a proud one at that. Nobody near Schroeder. It's good from long range.
Kita niyo yung public wa. Galing ng sidestep ni Schroeder. Nawala si Stephen Curry. Play. Galing yun. Paano ginawa niya? Crossover, tapos sidestep. Alayo ni Stephen Curry. Distribution ba? Ayun yung tanong kalayo yung lamang. Ayun Nawala. Galing.
Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors lead. And here is Curry. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Schroeder against Curry. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Out to Kuzma. He dishes it to Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Clear bang kasi
First free throw is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Gasol. And it's Anthony Davis in for Kyle Kuzma. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kelly Oubre. Down low, here's Wiggins. Pass to Pascal. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Curry against Schroeder. Passes it to Davis. Over Green. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 mates are from beyond the arc.
And that one drops for him. Drummond's got 6.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Thompson outside. A three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. And what hot hands have been coming from the ranks of the small forwards this past month. A look at the leading shooting percentages for those players. LeBron James third.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Shooter passes to James. And LeBron throws it down home.
LeBron exploiting the defense once again, knowing when to slash and gets himself to the rim.
1:52 left to play here in the half. Curry kicks to Pascal. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Thompson dishes to Curry. Floats one up, and Davis sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
.132 left in the first half. 2 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Poole's got 7 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Davis. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
I don't know how you contest AD's jump shot. I mean, look how tall he is and where he shoots it from. Nobody's bothering that.
Curry fires from way outside. The quick look, no good that time.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. James outside to the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
And Green now, top of the key. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Curry. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
All that work that Steph does before the game, getting pushed around on shot attempts, paying off there as he gets knocked off balance and still scores.
James.
Yes, sir.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're popping the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. And our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And Shaq, so many fans know Steph for the deep threes, but Curry is also one of the league's more efficient scorers.
Yeah, career 47% shooter from the field. Hits over 50% from the field one season, which he took 9 years to slip.
That is. He's just, he was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. Like, no one thought he was going to be a great player. No one's worked harder on his skill set. Steph now won multiple MVPs, has shut up the critics.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is up there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Wiseman in at the 5.
There's no stopping LeBron right there. He's done that thousands of times.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Schroeder kicks to James, and they double up James. Back to Schroeder. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Davis has got 6.
The ball rotates over to AD, and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
Wiseman with the wide open look. And he overshot that one, missing.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Curry passes to Wiseman. Got a piece of it. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Schroeder.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Wiseman kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I like how intense Clay's playing right now. Gets all the way to the rim that time.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Golden State also making some changes. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Klay Thompson. Caruso, the pass to Morris. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Green. Here's Curry. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Caruso. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 5. And it's the Warriors on the break. And the shot goes in.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oubre with it. Picked up by Kuzma. All alone. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Oubre just does a great job right there of getting that steal.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Horton Tucker. He's covered by Bazemore. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Oubre can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 9. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still throw. Why Leonard is one. Defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
The compliment that Harold gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
Haskell against Morris. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Here's Wiseman. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Caruso. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on James Wiseman. The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors leading by 6. Poole the pass to Wiseman. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. And Poole gets it to go.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Caruso kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Left side Gasol. Harold trying to free himself up. Gasol no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Man, he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
No doubt among the best passing centers to have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Lakers, #1.
And this team has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in the league. These guys are talented. They trust each other. They work together. And you just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And the Warriors also making a change. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Wiseman. Lakers trail by 9. Schroeder outside. He kicks to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist in the game. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. On the wing, Thompson. All 3 off the mark.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shoots from 14. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Here's Poole, guarded by Schroeder, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Schroeder looking over the floor. LeBron left side. And stolen by Wiggins. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center. That's the Laker 5. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot.
2 shots. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
#1 pick overall in the draft, coming out of Kentucky, and it just feels like Anthony Davis has had one focus on his mind, and that is to become the best player he can be. Love to see his evolution.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
You like to see LeBron make the read there as it comes off the rim and taking advantage of crashing glass.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
Wiseman's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Curry. And the Lakers call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If you make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Wiseman. That one's not going to go. Good D by Drummond.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Schroeder against Curry. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Count that one.
Draymond Green adding the floater in the offseason. Touche.
Lakers trail by 4. James with it. Now Green defending. Now here's LeBron. Davis inside. He's covered by Thompson. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder. Size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunity.
And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Mula lang naman yun. Shout out sa mga nado sa Facebook at sa YouTube. Salamat sa mga nag-camera. Salamat sa nag-like ng
Fourth quarter
pag-decide.
play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Shout out sa mga nag-view sa
Probably not the
Facebook.
shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
James against Wiggins. Inside.
Galing.
It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
Nakala ko nakalusot.
Curry against Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good from LeBron.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss. Really steady jump shot. Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots. Those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul.
And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
First one falls for.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who
So,
wants to keep improving.
The Lakers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Sunday ng Lakers ngayon ay 7-2.
Lakers trail by 4.
Sa ano naman, sa Golden State ay 7-3.
Schroeder, right side.
Galing.
Sinks that one from the post.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Kasi man nagtanaw doon sa Juan. Ano man ito kumamigyo sa Facebook rin? Ano man?
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Pag-comment sa mo diya, oy, para lamig kayo paminahon. Sa lang. Ano lang to, air lang to, failure is a choice. Failure is a choice, pwede ba yun? Pwede ba yun? Failure is not a mistake, but a choice. Ganun ba yun?
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Huh? Curry. Stephen Curry? Tama ba? Oh, dili. Sorry. Ay, lang. Pili na ka.
Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
And the Lakers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Here's Schroeder. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
Nice pass.
Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 4. There's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Shouldn't be making that pass.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his fourth rebound.
Ano nangyari kay LeBron James? Ano nangyari sa kanya? Ba't siya lumuhod? Ayun. Nakita siya, nakita ko sa camera. Natin, ba't siya lumuhod? Rito sa ano pala nila ano? Kita sa camera, Brad. Yun, nagbangga pala yun, no. Boom. Kita niyo ba? Boom. Ulit. Sa iba ang gulo naman tayo. Tingnan natin kung paano nakita yun. Ba't siya lumuhod? Boom! George, luhod si LeBron James.
With that last one here tonight, Oubre, no one around him. Thompson.
Block.
We see that time from Harold. Injury here, that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, #1. Everything else comes after that.
Sayang naman, na-injured yung LeBron James namin.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers.
Sobrang init na. Ano, Sunday? May isip na injured si LeBron James mga brad. Sayang naman.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Wala talaga ako. Wala. Ayan, habol tayo.
Warriors leading by 4.
Kulang yan.
And a deep three from Curry. Rebound by Hill.
And even without that 3-ball drop,
Na-injured talaga Basic.
on that last play.
Here's Schroeder.
Nice dive!
And Davis.
Kala ko, Paul counted yun.
By Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
Yun, still.
Scored by Schroeder.
Ay,
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Caldwell Pope.
Alin!
Shot goes down to get
Inabot,
16
sorry
back.
guard, sorry
And
Brooklyn.
there you go.
Bakit ganun? Bakit nawala yung live? Ayan.
A confident score. KCP coming up big when they
Yan na,
need.
automatic up. Kaya bilo na full.
Curry fires from way outside. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the
Come
other
on.
way with it. Curry against Davis to take the lead.
Yes! Kalid din!
Davis has got 12
Sa
points
maghahamol
in the
lang
second
malakas.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D.
Alalo
The
pa.
basket there was Vic.
Uy!
Curry from deep three-point land.
Wala.
And the Warriors
Silver.
once again. The
Ayan.
Lakers have gone 7-13 from the field here in the fourth. And he
Black.
could not have
Counted.
got one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line
Nakalawang,
for two.
nakalawang.
It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
Pangalawang shoutout sa tulong tao na tanaw dahil sa Facebook. Salamat og sa YouTube pod. Salamat pod. Na. Shoutout po sa 4 na tao sa YouTube din. Salamat. Oy, 4 na. Oy, kunin lang yan. Pa isa-isa lang. Pero lamang. Boo!
First one, that makes it a three-point lead.
Yeah, much improved.
Sa paghabol ko, alam mo, naghabol ako sa alamang nila mula first quarter hanggang fourth quarter. Nakaabot tayo guys, nakaabot. Sana tuloy-tuloy na!
Second one is good. And both at the
Shout out
line.
sa mga natanaw dyan sa Facebook.
And just like that, this game is a two-possession
Kahit
affair.
walang suporta yung asawa ko, shout out pa rin sa asawa ko.
Curry with it.
Uy!
43 seconds left.
Malalo!
Another miss by Curry.
Iyok!
Set up for Davis. Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find KD. They made
Aliyok yan, Brad!
and the rest of
Wala
it
na si LeBron James dyan, ha?
There's 37 seconds left in the game.
Wala na yung ano nyo, yung si
Curry
Stephen.
against Schroeder.
Stephen na lang kasi mahirap yung luwasin.
It falls.
Pumasok pa yun.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it
Take your
there.
time, mga lord.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Here's Davis. Caldwell Pope.
Galing.
Great three.
Give them credit. They
Kita nyo?
hard all game
Oh,
now.
galing.
Finish it.
Sabi ko na nga ba eh, maasahan ko si ano eh.
To win a game,
Maasahan
it's
talaga
been
si
an
ano,
all-out
si
effort.
Anthony Davis mga brad.
Timeout called the
Kahit wala na
Warriors.
si LeBron James. Salamat sa mga
They're
nag-share.
trailing by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so
alam mo
it's
siya.
Golden State with it. Curry.
Block!
Good.
That's tremendous balance.
Oh,
Steph's
diba?
ability to keep his
Wala na,
composure
malalo,
in that tough
malalo.
situation in a tight space. That's impressive.
So they foul intentionally.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Okay lang at least na kayo nag-years, diba? Hindi pa rin nilalangaw na yan.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
The potential
Fabulous.
Schroeder has is pretty exciting. Such a lightning quick point guard.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game. He's coming through.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around.
Yes!
And so Los Angeles takes probably a little closer.
Mag-ingay, Lakers Nation, mag-ingay.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed.
Lagyan mo mga views na kuya. Yung ka muli mo.
We're electric.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, they didn't go down easy.
Yeah.
What was the approach knowing that everyone's giving you their best shots?
We got to take it one game at a time.
Shout out sa nag-share. Salamat sa masawa na nag-share.
We can't go out there and think that we're going to win. We got to go out there and have a win.
Thanks very much for your time, AD. Congrats. Kevin, time's yours.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Yeah. Galing. Manalo din. Woohoo! So, standing natin, mga Lord.
To the money making. You was on the block, you was hating.
So standing ng Lakers 9-3 na tayo, 9-3. So talo, so dito sa Kings na naman. Yun, Kings tayo, Kings.
You ain't doing nothing, you ain't elevating. You see us in the club and we're celebrating. I was more attracted to the money making. You was on the block, you was hating. You ain't doing nothing, you ain't elevating. You see us in the club and we're celebrating. I was more attracted to the money making.
Yan, ang ano natin is, ang laban naman is Sacramento Kings versus Lakers naman tayo, guys. Sacramento Kings versus Lakers, yun. Sana mag-enjoy kayo sa aming munting palabas. Lakers Nation, mag-ingay.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K
Sacramento Kings tayo.
set for this NBA
Kaya, shout out sa mga nanood sa Facebook at sa YouTube. Salamat. Sa Facebook lang po, pa-share na lang. Shout out sa mga katao. Pa-comment naman, sige sa muli.
Snap their long playoff drought. And their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy. Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Saturday, they'll be there and
for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now Sacramento starting five. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox is out there with Halliburton, and it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Horton Tucker in at the three spot. Now here's Schroeder over Fox. Fox with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
The powerful frame of Barnes went right through the foul like the defender wasn't even there.
Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Now here's Schroeder. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Nag-ayos si Anthony Davis, mga lods.
Here's Fox. And it's good off the back rim and
sila pa sa mga talo sa amin, ah.
Fox just improving with each
Wala
game
kasi
in terms of his
Lebron
pick and roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Come on. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Wala ka ng crossover.
Schroeder against Fox. Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Schroeder.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. The offense right now still trying to find its way.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Lebron, pumasok ka naman. Kahit injured. Wala talaga si Lebron James, eh.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Fox with the steal.
Block, block, rebound.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And really, despite that miss, they had a solid start offensively.
Here's Drummond. Second chance shot.
Basket.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest this shot.
Well, we've seen some head coaching changes, Greg. We're early in the season. How long does it take to fully implement, do you think, a new system with a new coach?
You know, it's a tough question, Kevin. It really can depend on how difficult or complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
Now, here's Fox. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Portland.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Schroeder against Fox. It's Davis on the wing. Over Bagley. Here's Drummond.
Taking a hit, completing the play. Drummond with the excellent body control there.
Here's Fox. The teardrop falls in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lakers trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Davis. And they double up Davis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We're going to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Sacramento Kings, 2.5 games back.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And it's Harrell missing. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Buddy Hield. 6 and
So
3
lalabas na po ako, malapit na po. Sige, salamat Lady Greetings, salamat. Ingat po kayo palagi, Miss Subot po, ni Miss Wen. Hope live na po kayo ulit, same time. Sana, pero wala na kami po kasing any time. Salamat Lady Greetings. Kasi si Wing kasi wala na siyang
That's good from Harold.
Every coach would appreciate having Montrezl Harrell on their roster. Plays unselfish, does the dirty work, and gives his team an edge.
And both free throws good for Harold. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Sacramento. 7-point differential. Passes to Davis. To the inside.
Ayun!
And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Davis.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
Right against Schroeder.
Inside.
The shot's good from Gasol.
And just a step ahead.
Nakasuntin namin kasi nga wala na-injured si LeBron James sa laban ng Golden State.
Leading now by 7.
Doon siya na-injured. Walang hindi na makabalik ako si LeBron James. Paano doon?
And again, Sacramento converted.
Wala.
That pick takes the lead totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Schroeder. No points in the game for him. Good on the triple.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
Down low.
Block.
Here's Silva.
Block.
And they will get the basket. Close
to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Kings. Lakers trail by 8.
Sit-down play.
Now Schroeder. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State. Pass to Harold. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Big part of KCP's game, about half his shots come from out there.
Hield against Caldwell Pope. Hield outside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Outside. And a missed late. Order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 5. We'll take a quick break, then get you
back. Shout out po sa lahat sa Facebook and sa YouTube. Salamat mga ano. Bukas ko na lang po ididikit lahat ng pagong ko survive po. Sige, ano ba din salamat. Anong oras ba yung ano mo? Premium mo, anong mapasok ka namin?
The way he plays defensively, you know what he stands for, and how competitive he is. I mean, I don't need somebody to bang his chest or like scream or like be one of those guys to know if he's competitive or not. Like, that's the way he is, and I respect that.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former defensive players of the year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Benji on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Kings, White is out there with Hield. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Harkless in at the 4. So good.
That's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Here's Davis. And the shot is long. Lakers trail by 10. Kuzma with it, guarded now by Harkless. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Bagley, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling vote so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Here's Schroeder. Sacramento making their last shot. To the middle, Holmes with the steal. Here's Barnes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Shot to stop the run. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Fox has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Lakers shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Schroeder surveying the floor. Here's Horton Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Horton Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fox dishes to Bagley. Pass to Halliburton.
Laban pa rin.
I'm sure you've got a list of players you visit with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And here is Los Angeles now. Davis down low, defended by Bagley. Schroeder. Davis against Bagley. Tries again, and Davis puts it in.
That's because it is. He's taking the time to develop the fundamentals of the game. It's a shot you would think he would make. He just doesn't make it all the time.
Fox against Schroeder. He kicks to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
The defense tried, but then you see the results. AD, an all-star talent, winning out.
Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Schroeder. He's been a reliable scorer as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Los Angeles calls timeout. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Marc Gasol comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Kyle Kuzma. And that one's good. Drummond.
You know, every night he plays through a lot of bumps and bruises. Drummond reminds me of Shaq in that respect.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead.
That's bringing it down hard.
Shout out kay Aya to the rescue.
The pass to Drummond. Right side Gasol. Bagley with the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case
Shout
of
out
man
kay Aya to the rescue, guys. Wala na, tinalo na yung
Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Now here's Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Kasi namagumay ka. Ano ito? Ano yun?
Caldwell Pope. And
nawala si ano. Replika natin para nadapa si ano. Si Scooter. Tingnan nga natin. Paano siya nadapa? Injured pala. Kala ko injured eh. Ayun. Napaluhod talaga siya, no? Nga. Hindi na. Ayun, dapa. Kawawa siya, no?
Hill gets it to go on the assist by Fox.
Dapa talaga
Fox has
siya, no?
got his third assist on the night. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 15. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
And some changes here for the Kings. Whiteside's checked in for Bagley.
Yeah.
Davis comes in for Harkless. And it's Wright in for Hill. Here's Whiteside. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that
Shout out
time.
po sa mga tulong katao diya sa Facebook, sa YouTube. Shout out mga pulo.
And here is Drummond. 7 points in the game.
Galing! Ooh!
Drummond with the jam.
He has a monster wingspan. The
Kung
elevation
mo
for
diya,
his
pag-comment
size.
mo din.
Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Kuminsan mo diya, mga naglakanaw. Sa mga nag-views dyan, comment naman din kayo. Pakishare na lang din. Nagbakawa talaga yun, ha? At subukan naman ako mag-live sa Facebook. Malay na ito, di ba?
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you can Bernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
Shout out po sa tulong katao.
De'Aaron Fox was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 assists, and it was 2017 when the Kings traded away DeMarcus Cousins and began to go young. Set the stage for the rise of...
Parang ayaw ata nila sa akin. Shot lang. Pangit naman yung Horizon nilalaro ko. Hindi siya nakaka-enjoy. Boring.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And after a very lopsided first half,
hello po sa mga nag-watch dyan sa Facebook.
It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
You got Dennis Schroeder. Andre Drummond is out there with Davis. Then it's Contavious Caldwell Pope. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Fox against Schroeder. Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Ball stops the duck there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily what he'd like to be.
And he knocks down the first one. Very good. Think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Social media. Goodness gracious.
Again, the miss by the King.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And here's Davis for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
No question, he got on that shot.
For Sacramento, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. No good on the second free throw. Lakers trail by 15. Schroeder. Barnes grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by Hole. Harrell kicks to Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Schroeder against Fox. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. D that time from Harrell. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Kings leading now by 11. To the paint, here's Fox. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Fox has got 14 points for the game.
And they get one now. 1-5 here in the third.
Schroeder outside, looking to get it going. Can't connect from short range.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. The Kings also at the sub. Heald's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Harrell.
Dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Sacramento leading by 11. Sacramento moving it around.
Uy!
And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Holmes.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Schroeder dishes to Caldwell Pope. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Just 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Bagley.
Shout out po mga nag-react diha.
That is his first foul of the game.
Mga reactions na tulo, salamat. Shout out sa 3 na tao sa Facebook. Ano sa Facebook ko?
Whiteside's checked in for Rashad Holmes and Maurice.
Ano ba yun? Parang grade 1 yung mga Lakers niya.
Determination from Barnes. He never gives up on the offensive
Pag wala
glass.
si LeBron James talaga, bali talaga yung Lakers, no?
Schroeder against Hield.
Balik.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Here's Schroeder. Drills it from outside. Schroeder's got 9.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half.
Dosi lang yan.
Hield outside.
Wala.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprayed glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Silva's checked in. Davis is subbed in for Harkless. Here's Drummond. An easy 2 points on the
White House ka.
11 points in the game.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
It's a 2 for Hield. Gasol with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Horton Tucker. Comes up empty down low. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And Drummond throws it down.
I like that Drummond has become more in control of his offensive game, and the defense is running out of answers.
Kings leading now by 12. Hield with it. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
The vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
The deep 3 from Hield.
No
good on the last attempt there.
Dito na magkaalaman ha, 4th quarter.
Going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Shout out po sa mga nag-like dyan sa YouTube. Salamat. At saka sa Facebook din, shout out sa nanonood ng dalawa. Paunti-unti lang tayo, malay natin mga ilang one of this day. Dadami na tayo. Abot na ako ng 2K na manonood. Sana nga, umawat ako sa ganun. Ang saya sa pakiramdam nun, no? Magagawa yun pag sinishare niyo yung view, ano ko, live.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Lakers trail by 10.
Mag-comment na kayo kung anong gusto niyong laruin ko, guys, para laruin ko.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Davis. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Down low. Here's Drummond.
Galing! Uy! Supal-pal! Klaro-klaro,
Be
no?
careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Right down low.
Block. Wala. Ibang.
Headshot off.
Kailan?
The Lakers will take it the other way.
Alley-oop.
Loads it up for
Boom!
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. It's right on the wing.
Ayun.
And Wright throws it down hard.
Kala ko
That's one
tumira.
of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Fox with the steal.
Ay, steal pa. Block mo na. Block mo na.
The charge.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis. Over Bagley. And it's Davis missing. Sacramento leading by 12.
Ayun!
And finished off by Wright.
Just rubbing it in
Lakas
their
talaga nila.
faces with that now.
He is never
Natalo pa tuloy kami dun sa Golden State, hindi pa natalo, no?
He's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Drummond.
Basket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Walang niya talaga eh, na.
Bagley picks one up.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
Championship is great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
I was championship night. I was
13 lang.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hindi natin napes ko rin, mga Lord.
Weeks did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But
Grabe namang ginawa ni Fox.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes.
Parang paano kasi, dumikit kay ano eh.
And broke the ball with my face. Yeah.
Yun oh. Gobi oh. Tingnan mo yung mama pare. Lumutang sa ere. Lupit. Tingnan mo yung mama, lumulutang sa ere. Rebound. Saan, basket mo na.
The way Fox continues to improve his game. A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Ay, ba't mo ganun, Roger? Wag yan.
Fox finds Barnes. Lock at 6.
They're still struggling to find the bottom of the net from three-point range in this half. They were much better in the first.
Harold down low.
Napatalikod pa ganun, no?
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
Come on.
Schroeder against Fox.
Come on. Lalo ka sa live.
It to home.
Block rebound.
He shoot again.
Rebound.
And he sinks the layup.
Just no resistance.
Ay, paglantik! Di, napilok siya yung nainap yung oboy. Ang piyang manisang na yung ang sa kita.
On the inside, that's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Schroeder against Fox. And Davis.
Oh my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Holmes. Knocked away. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Fox kicks to Barnes. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Schroeder against Fox. Here's Horton Tucker. From outside off the mark.
Patkat kasi nasa 3-point Tucker. Grabe ka naman.
Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 14. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. And good that time.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harrell. Trying to get open is Davis. And another shot. And the layup is good. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
Schroeder against Fox.
Kapigil ka naman, Fox.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Kings.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Another miss by Fox. From deep. They get it back. Another shot. Harrell, that's good.
Getting his number called from the mid-range. Montrezl Harrell.
Okay, 9-4, 9-4. Standing 9-4 natin, standing.
And in the win, a comfortable win in what was
environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they
wala na kasi LeBron James
with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Alang niya, galing mo na. Block eh, kita-kita sa camera. Grabe talaga yan. Wala akong nagawa.
Grabe talaga yan. Tigas ng ulo nyo, guys. Hindi pa.
So ngayon, laban tayo sa ano? Saan ba tayo? Talo tayo sa ano? Si standing natin is 9-4. So dito naman wag. Dito tayo sa ano? Sa Atlanta Hawks. So next schedule natin, December 31, Atlanta Hawks. So next, ano naman, Oklahoma. Gusto ko makalaban yung ano? Sino makalaban yung Brooklyn? Kasi pinaghandaan nila si LeBron James. Ano yung standing nila? So yan. Saan yung Brooklyn dito? Yan. Atlanta Hawks, guys. Atlanta Hawks. So change target players. Wala. Change target players. Sino target player natin? Wag. Ayaw ko mag-target. Play na natin. Yan. Si Young. Sana manalo na. Wala talaga si si LeBron James kasi. Injured kasi yung LeBron James natin. Wala si LeBron James. Paano ba makuha yun? Di na maibalik si LeBron James. Puisit. Tara. Ayan natin, wala si LeBron James.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles, Staples Center, the Hawks taking on the Lakers. For Atlanta, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on
So ngayon, kailangan natin kailangan natin maghanda. Kasi wala si LeBron James. Injured talaga. Yung laban ng Golden State.
Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class. But I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belonged.
Thanks, D.A. A moment now to check out some numbers for John Collins.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup.
Napansin niyo ba yung score natin? Ang ganda.
Young is out there with Bogdanovich.
And it's Capella in Happy New Year.
And for Los Angeles, we've got Caldwell Pope. Anthony Davis is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not getting as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You can make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Pass to Bogdanovich beyond the arc.
Wala, rebound.
Anthony Davis. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Kings.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result.
Ooh.
I saw that one coming. To lose to
Bakit hindi gumagalaw sa kapela?
surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
Sa Atlanta Hawks, wala ba sa mood?
Even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
Manap ka na, kapela.
And Young, here we go. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Rebound by the Hawks. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And Davis gets it to go.
Defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher.
Kaya mo yan, Davis, kasi nga maliit yun.
The Hawks leading by 3.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
To the inside, Young. And he gets it to go.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Last game tayo.
Schroeder looking around. Bucket is good. Schroeder's got his second best. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference to get this team back in the playoffs.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You would have thought that things could not have been more dramatic after regulation ended like it did, but the way they won that in overtime, wow.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Marc Gasol is checked in for Andre Drummond. Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Reddish's shot is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 6. Now here's Schroeder. 11-point game his last outing. He feeds it to Gasol. Tucker. Now here's Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Off target at the rim. 1:51 left in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. Hawks number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
He hits the second from the line.
Salamat po sa nag-share.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
What unselfishness from the young guard done. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
And here's Schroeder. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Bakit ganun?
Part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Schroeder. Harrell kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3.
Basket!
The Lakers rebound. Harrell. The feed now to Schroeder. There's the triple.
Grabe yung pumasok.
Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be right back after this. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And how about a look at the most recent power rankings? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Williams for 3. They get it back.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. On the court for Atlanta, Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams against Schroeder. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the Lakers on the break. Caldwell Pope dishes to Morris. Back to Caldwell Pope. He kicks it to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. For the 3. He can't get that one. The Hawks leading by 11. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Outside Collins. Pass to Herter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to He's a threat from out there.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. Davis comes in for Markieff Morris. And then for Atlanta, Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Williams. And they double up Davis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Buries the long-range jumper.
You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Now, here's Okongwu. Defended by Drummond. And the pass to Okongwu. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trail by 10. Schroeder with the ball. And they double up Davis. And the lead is down inside single digits. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Inside Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
One of my favorite bigs in the entire NBA. When Anthony Davis is on the floor, it's a
Nabuhayan ang dugo. Nabuhayan ang dugo yung Lakers.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Block. Nice one.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Bruce Capella is a 7-footer.
Alam mo, para ko pa sa akin, ha?
He said, I
Ayan.
always try to have
Tama
that
na.
focus.
Block.
Whenever I sprint, I have I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys,
Kapamura pa tuloy.
big men who run the floor as hard as
Buhati mo na.
Back to you.
Shout out po sa 4 viewers natin dyan. Ewan ko ilan sa Facebook o sa YouTube. Isa lang. Comment naman kayo dyan. Comment kayo sa mga nanonood.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy.
Mabuhay tayo, mabuhay, mabuhay.
Young taking his time here. Kicks to Hunter.
I will always remember.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Foul. Shout out po.
That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Ba't di sila nagko-comment ya?
Here's Young. He picked up 39 points in their last one against
Walang
the
nga, tumakbo ka agad
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his
Nagbabasa pa nga ako.
He was
Grabe naman.
all over the floor.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailing by 5.
Grabe, dalawang tira yun, ha? Kapal naman ang mukha nito. Pinahirapan talaga ako, eh. Shout out po sa 5 tao nandyan.
No good, shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Aliw ko na. Woo! Ilang niya ka, ha? Lima yan.
1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Young is doubled. Capella finds Young. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebound Trey Drummond. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. Horton Tucker, the pass to Davis.
Buwis buhay na si ano. Si Anthony Davis, buhay na, buwis buhay.
59 seconds left here in the second.
Para manalo. Wala si LeBron James.
Bogdanovich.
Block. Rebound.
The kick out to Young. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now.
Not the most productive he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit.
Kaya na.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Bogdanovich has got 11 points. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young against Schroeder. It's Davis on the wing.
Kaya mo yan, Davis.
And they double up Davis.
Kaya mo yan.
Off the glass.
Kaya mo yan.
15 points in the game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed
Kaya
around.
mga kabukya. Kaya kayo mo lima.
Now Young. Done outside.
Hoy, huwag ka pumasok ha.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we
natapos yung half quarter pa. Kinakabahan na tinampakan kami ni si Otto.
David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it
Ay,
away.
nakita kayo sabi ko.
Kevin, thank you. With Lou Williams, Lou, it seemed like the defense slipped a little bit there and let them make a run to close out the half.
Got to play better. I think we got comfortable. We had a big lead. Every once in a while, when you have big leads, you tend to not make plays. That's characteristic of how you play as a basketball team. So we just got to tighten back up.
Yeah, let's see if you can get back on top of this thing in the second half, Lou. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the right here on 2K Sports. The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to 2K
Nagkuang ko ya, nagpipil kung kuha na to, labingaw yan ang bulad. Tapos ako nagkuha sa isda, naglimpyo. Ikaw rin ang luto niya.
No problems getting going. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11. Really, things fell into place for them quickly, and they ended the first quarter with an 11-point lead. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy
shout out
margin.
sa YouTube na may 5 tao na nood. Salamat.
A 1-point lead. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
Sa Facebook naman, 4 nakatao. Salamat. Ay, 5 na. Hello, salamat. 5 na ka. 5 na po. 5 na mo. Salamat sa nagtanaw. Diha 5 na tao.
And they gave a lot of energy and a big joke.
And Shaq, what you think about
Mag-comment naman kayo dyan, mga Lods.
And it's been a spark for them. And having that age.
Mag-comment naman kayo.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin.
Second half tayo, second half. Ba't di sila nagko-comment? Para malaman naman kung sino. Malay natin. Nag-live din kayo. Di puntahan ko rin kayo. Char.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade.
Yeah.
Let's see who's all
Ako yung makabawas mag-live ganun ka mag-ana iko'y ahasika.
So for the Lakers right now, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And there's Davis. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Horton Tucker into the 3. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind, Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys are truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys.
Lamang na kami!
And that's
Lamang na kami!
in the paint.
Ya, sabay, ya.
Nowhere to be found.
Young against Schroeder.
Block!
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Capella.
You got to push Capella out of the paint. When you don't, you almost have to foul.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Capella.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in this league.
Guys, follow nyo
Los
naman
Angeles
ako.
making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Then for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Wala nga imukang. So,
Ano man? And it's Williams in for Young. Schroeder with the ball.
Lumusot kami!
2 free throws coming up.
Shout out po sa 5 na tao dyan. Salamat. Alam sa naman kay Yahoo. Hi, Wings Morales.
And 2 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Shout out po sa mga ano. Ay, thank you po sa nag-share.
I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what
the malay natin, mga one of these days, guys. One of these days, di ba?
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic.
One of these days pala. Ngayon nga.
Collins dishes to Williams. And they pick up 2.
What a score.
Malay natin, di ba?
Outside, mid-range.
Sa ngayon, 4 lang. Pero pag uabot ng 5,000. Sorry. Nice one, nice one. Shout out.
It's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Collins.
Uy! Walang niya. Dinalunan ako dun ah.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Schroeder passes to Horton Tucker. Back to Schroeder. Dishes it to Davis. Williams with the block.
Block by Williams.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins pass it to Herter. And again, it's Atlanta.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Some changes for the Lakers. Marcus All's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Montrezl Harrell in for Davis. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. His first shot coming late. Los Angeles with another miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Harrell against Collins. And it's Harrell missing. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Di block yun.
Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
So they take the lead. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Lakers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Schroeder against Dunn. Schroeder kicks to Kuzma. Schroeder outside. Here's Horton Tucker. And the Lakers with another miss. And it's the Hawks ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. To the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. The Lakers number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. You can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Salamat po sa nag-like.
Kuzma outside. Gasol inside. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit.
And that one against the Raptors, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The Hawks leading.
Balik mo na si LeBron James.
We've got 1:13 left
Para
in the
may
third.
match.
Here's Williams. He's off from 17 feet.
Now look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Twitter passes to Horton Tucker. And here is Harrell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Black, huh?
The rejection by Harrell. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he puts the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
And it goes down to 2 points. Dunn's got his first basket of the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Caruso. Morris right side. He gets it in there.
Galing mo Chico. Ginano si Chico. Kita nyo ba yun?
He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Young lays it up off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
It's to Morris.
Basket! Basket, ha? Basket, basket, basket. Review natin.
Make sure they got it right.
2 seconds, stop review natin.
To me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of the time. I think they'll confirm this one.
Basket! Basket! Basket yun, ha? Basket count. Tingin, ha?
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt. Looking at the replay, they got it off in time.
Basket! Sabi ko naman, basket eh. Galing!
You gotta use it.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Lakers ahead. They lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of the fourth quarter. Coming up next.
Last quarter.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, when you put it on the platter, it's served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Clint Capella. Chris Dunn is out there with Young. Then there's Bogdanovic.
Kaya no. Wala naman kayo. Wala.
Tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Ano yan? Laban. Wag.
Wag naman. From Young.
The three-point shot is wet. Bogdanovic looking calm, cool, and collected whenever he pulls up.
Nobody.
Tignan mo. Reply natin, ha. Paano nakaganti si ano. Nakaganti ano, ha. Dali. Nadapa. Siyang nadapa. Dapa. Dapa. Side step atras.
Those 3 points back.
Kawahawa.
21 in the game.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can
Galing yung dalawa mag-dribble din yung ano. Yung Crowder din kasi.
exert his presence.
Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Here's Capella. And the layup falls.
And the Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Schroeder outside. Morris dishes to Schroeder. Double by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. And the
basket! Boom!
And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Boom!
Excellent at cashing in on the catch and shoot. I mean, he's terrific at firing off the pass.
Young passes to Capella.
Parang pumanig yung ano sa atin
And it's Bogdanovich off the
block.
And the rejection by Harrell. And against Caldwell Pope. Kuzma outside. Down low. It's tipped.
Putting that
na-injured, uy!
into good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Na-injured si Crowder! Wala na, talo na kami. Block!
Something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Na-injured!
This really doesn't look good. That just the
Wala na.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury.
Paano nangyari yun? Replay natin. Kung paano nangyari yun. Wala na nga si LeBron James. Wala pa si Crowder din. Wala na tayo. Injured na. Paano nangyari siya na injured siya? Nga. Paano injured siya? Inahas para sa kanya. Ayun ha? Ano bakit saan? Natapilok pala yung pag-albaba niya. Ayan. Tapilok. Ayun, tapilok. Wala na. Natapilok pala yung pag-albaba niya. Pagbaba natin oh, natapilok oh. Tapilok. Ayun, tapilok. Rico.
Obviously, this could be a real
Reset, natapilok pa. Wala na. Walang LeBron James, walang si Crowder, wala din.
Take a break. Two shots.
Sayang naman.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually.
So, ang ano dyan is si Anthony Davis na lang ha. Anthony Davis na lang ha.
Back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but
sino nag-comment sa Facebook o YouTube?
arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Now, here's McLemore.
Injured tayo lahat yan.
Just 4 to shoot. And here's Davis for
basket.
Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hunter kicks to Young.
Injured si Crowder, injured si LeBron James.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he's set to fire.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good
Shout out Purple Fire 117. 117 shout out.
And here's McLemore.
Hello my friend, how are you? How you doing? Yeah.
Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Capella. Bobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass.
Grabe naman. Alley-oop.
Pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in.
Hi, Purple. Kumusta?
Timeout called the Lakers.
Shout out, Purple.
Stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game,
Grabe naman.
Trae Young.
Wala. Sana binali ko na lang. Wala na. Pabor na ng Atlanta Hawks. Pabor na nila. Grabe naman, ginawa ng yun. Sa'yo lumalaban pa rin. Dito na mas subok yung paano maglaro. Putsa naman. Dito na mas subok yung paano maglaro. Putsa naman.
Hindi pa ako masakit every time.
Grabe, William. Buwis buhay na, Anthony Davis. Buwis buhay na. Para manalo lang. Buwis buhay na, Anthony Davis. Buwis buhay na. Para manalo lang. Huwag mo nang foul. Wala pa nga eh.
Hoy! Triple kill.
Wala na.
Huwag mo nang foul. Wala pa nga eh. Well, I guess that was true. Dancing in the middle of the hill in an old Mustang.
Salamat kayo, na-injured yung namin. Salamat kayo, na-injured yung namin. Wala, talo. Hanggang dito na lang tayo.
Ay! Oh no. Well played. Galing naman.
Tala guys. Wala, injured si LeBron James, injured si si Crowder. Wala na.
Sino ba nag-Lord?
So tala. Salamat, maraming salamat po sa lahat po na nandyan. Thank you so much po. So yun, kita-kita po tayo sa susunod kong live po. Maraming salamat. Yun, talo. Dahil ng mga injured. Salamat po sa lahat po na nandyan. Thank you so much po. So yun, kita-kita po tayo sa susunod kong live po. Maraming salamat. Yun, talo. Dahil
Mobilize ko lang ang natin minions guys ha.
Pasalamat yung Atlanta na injured si Crowder, kung hindi.
Ay! Sinundan ako ni lang walang...
Pasalamat yung Atlanta na injured si Crowder, kung hindi. Maraming salamat. So tapos na po tayo.